a very strong low-level jet will be settling into our area overnight Friday. And if that lines up perfectly with that line coming through, that is when we will have the potential for that lid to blow off and for storms to fire up. We don't see outlooks like this very often. In fact, for a hatched outlook on a day 2 for a tornado risk, less than 2 days per year do we see something like that. So there is a significant threat. Friday night, again, I just want to stress, boom or bust. So if that lid blows off and that cap aloft busts, if we get that forcing that we need to get that cap to break, then we will have supercells that will develop across western Middle Tennessee. Our greatest threat does exist west of I-65, but the slight risk area, I would not discount the severe risk there either. If we get storms that are able to sustain themselves and develop, they will be tracking to the east. All threats are on the table. So let's talk about Saturday. There's going to be a low pressure system, a deep low pressure system that's actually going to be moving up this way towards the area on Saturday. It's going to be the main front that's coming through Saturday. Will we have a break? So right now we are leaning more towards yes. Most of the models that we've seen so far are giving a brief lull in the activity, anywhere from roughly 7 a.m. to about noon. The broad window of time we're giving for severe weather potential Saturday is anywhere from noon to 12 a.m. And this risk will be widespread. This is not going to be just confined to the western half. This will be all of Middle Tennessee that will have the threat. And the threats will be the same. The atmosphere is going to be unstable. All the parameters that we need for severe weather to occur will be there in boatloads. But here's the question. We're going to have a warm front that will be moving north through Alabama through that morning. Where that warm front decides to stall out, if it stalls out south of our area along the Alabama-Tennessee border, then we'll most likely just have a rainy day with some thunderstorms. But if that warm front is able to successfully make it through Middle Tennessee, that's going to bring more moist air, that's going to bring higher dew points, and we're going to have a much more unstable environment for the incoming cold front to work with. So you add that cold front to all that moisture and all that instability, and boom, you've got yourself some significant severe thunderstorms. This is not just, the 58 miles per hour and 1 inch hail. This is the parameters that we're seeing are concerning. So that is what we're wondering right now, if there will be a break. There has been a few models that have kind of hinted at there not being a break, at there being a continuous, about either rain or there be a continuous chance for thunderstorms. And that is also possible. If that warm front decides to very quickly lift and move through our area in the early morning hours on Saturday, then we will have the chance for severe weather the entire day. So it is very plausible that we could have a continuous round from Friday night all the way through Saturday night. We're already in an enhanced 3 days out. I'm not sure right now what the expectation is for possibly increasing that, but the fact that we're in an enhanced risk 3 days out, that's pretty significant. And again, I'll say the threats are all the same as with the Friday night system. All of the parameters and the ingredients that we need for tornadoes, for damaging winds, and for large hail, all of those parameters are there. And like I said a minute ago, in boatloads. Those ingredients are there in boatloads. The only question for severe on Saturday is how far north that warm front is going to lift.